Happy Christmas Eve, everybody! This is Trainboy12 speaking, and welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing another behind the scenes video, and just to answer your questions right away, no, I will not be doing behind the scenes videos this frequently because the last one that I posted was 9 days ago. So the only reason that I'm doing this is because it's Christmas Eve, and I have been working on sets on my tables frequently. So let's get started. Alright, so for starters, this is going to be my Knapford station layout. And yes, this is the entire station. This isn't like a shunting yard part. This is the entire station, because as you can see, those are platforms made out of Jenga pieces. And Lego figures are standing on it, so how could you not know it's a platform? But anyways, no, there's not going to be a building, which some of you were probably expecting a building for Knapford Station, but no, I'm just going to be using this. But even though there is no building, I am proud of it the most. It's the biggest layout that I've made on these tables, and yeah, like I said, it is the one that I am most proud of. So what we are going to be doing today is, well, I will be showing you the other layouts that I've made. I will be putting faces on this brake van, which I will be calling Toad, so that's just going to be the Toad of the series. And this is going to be, well, remember that Season 2 episode, Donald and Douglas, and there was a spiteful brake van in it? This is going to be the spiteful brake van, and I will be naming it Murray, so yeah, I will be putting faces on 2 brake vans, and I will hold a mini contest, which I will tell you about right now. Alright, so what you guys are going to be doing is naming every single minifigure that is from a Lego movie if you've seen the Lego movie, the Lego Batman movie, or the Lego Ninjago movie. Now, some of these I've created, so you do not have to name those because, well, you're not going to know who they are. There are 7 minifigures of these, all of these, that are from Lego movies, and one of them that I use in my series very frequently, and you should know who it is right off the bat. So I'm just going to give you a close look right here at each one. So remember, you're naming 8 characters in the comment section down below. There will be one prize where you get to voice act one character of your choice, except for Thomas, in my series for 1 episode only. So yeah, this isn't a very big contest, so that's why the prize is so small. And the deadline is December 27th, and I will announce the winner in my last video if I get to. If I don't, then I'll announce it before then. There you go. I'm so good at making contests, aren't I? Moving on to the layout thingies. Okay, so right now we are doing Operation Put Face on Brake Van. So, whoops, I dropped it here. So, this is the face that I will be using. Focus. And my camera will not focus. So, I think you have an idea of what face I will be using. So, my goal is to get that onto, like, this part right here. So, I'm just going to roll up my sleeves. Put some double-sided tape on it, on a flat surface over here. Then realize that you're using the wrong side. Do it the right way. Do it again. Do it a 3rd time. And then, I'm just going to take this. Going to center it as much as possible, and there. That should be good enough. Focus, focus. So yeah, that's going to be my spiteful brake van. Originally, I was going to use this brake van right here, but as you can tell, the board right here, it's not focusing again, I don't think, the board right there was too thin, so I couldn't use the face on that. And plus, I believe the Spiteful Brake Van was a brownish, grayish type of color. So yeah, step 1 of the face assembling process is done. So, you know, I'm just gonna put this over here. Alright, and now it's time to put Toad's face on this boring navy brake van. So, I printed out a CGI Toad face, and I precisely made it the right size for it to fit on here. And now all I gotta do is just put double-sided tape on it, and then it will be ready to be put on the brake van. Okay, so... Alright, that is applied, and now I'm just going to... Now this is the exact length of... This picture is the exact length of the board or side of the brake van, so I just gotta do that quickly. And there we go. This may not look like Toad, which it doesn't, but this is going to be my Toad because I don't want to have to go on eBay and pay some ridiculous price for a Tomy Trackmaster Toad because he's just a character in the franchise. So, yeah, here is Toad. And then here's Spiteful Brake Van. So, I put faces on 2 brake vans today. And there's Oliver. Alright, so there's nothing else that we really need to do, so I'll just show you the list of characters that will be playing a role in my series. Well, I mean, for starters, Spiteful Brake Van, Toad, Oliver, Steven, and then the human characters over there. And now let's get down to the actual big, very big, entirely big set of trains that I have down here. Well, I do have a lot more, but they're in bins, but this is a pretty big lot that I'm using for my series. Alright, since it's dark under this table, I have to use flash on this just so it's easier for you guys to see. So we have Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy. As you can see, those 3 still have Playrail models yet to get, and Edward as well. Toby, Duck, Donald, and Douglas. I asked for, Oliver and Toad were supposed to go there, and then I asked for Playrail Rosie for Christmas, so she will be going there. Then there's Mavis, Bill and Ben, Boko, Diesel, Molly, Ryan, Harvey, Stepney, Whiff, Salty, Porter, Paxton, Philip, Mike, and then the Flying Scotsman. So that's basically just going to be the main cast. And then over here, this is probably zoomed in a lot. So I have the narrow gauge engines and then the mainland engines. So we have Skarloey, Rheneas, Sir Handel, Peter Sam, Rusty, Duncan, Fearless Freddy. Duke is supposed to go there whenever I get him at some point. Charlie, he's going to be a narrow gauge engine because I have nothing else to do with him. Luke, Victor, Dart, and then on the mainland there will be Emily. I'm totally twisting up Emily's character in my series. Spencer, Neville, and then Samson back there. And then over here I have, well, let's just say, you know what? I'm just going to go through the characters and not say anything about them because that's just going to spoil the series for you. Diesel 10, Dodge, Hurricane, Scruff, Lexi, Ari and Bert, and then Merlin back there. And then we have the coaches and rolling stock, Annie and Clarabelle, my custom Scruffy, my custom Fred Pelhay, and my custom, Rickety with some styrofoam in them. And then I have a bunch of other trucks with faces over here. Some of them are custom, some of them are not. There's that van, Gordon's Express coaches, and then some extra engines that I'm not going to be, well, needing right now. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. Just characters that I don't know what to do with in the first 3 seasons of TTTNFS. So we have Gator, Timothy, Marion, Connor, and Caitlin. I probably will use Connor and Caitlin as, like, modern mainland engines. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up the rest of this behind the scenes video. So just as a recap, I decided to, make a contest, another contest, yet again. I put faces on 2 bland brake vans. I showed you the other sets that I have been working on these tables. And I've showed you my almost complete entire collection that I will be using in my series. I do have a lot more in my collection, but I just didn't show it to you. So I shouldn't say my entire collection, but just part of it, the majority of it, the most important part of it. So yeah, I need to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, even though my next video is going to be on New Year's Eve. So yeah, my next video is going to be on New Year's Eve, and I will see you then. I know that you're all probably wondering what I will be getting for Christmas. That will be included in the last video of the year. So yeah, see you guys in a week. See you in a week.